Denver saw the largest decline in homicides last year of any major city in America. Now, President Trump, who suggested that Denver is a lawless leftist hellhole, is taking credit for making the city safer. Our Mark Salinger has that.
Despite what you might be hearing, Denver is safer than it's been in a long time. Even Donald Trump agrees. The number of homicides here dropped more than 40% last year, the biggest drop in any major city in the U.S., according to the Council on Criminal Justice. And the president wants credit for that. The monumental turnaround is a direct result of President Trump's unwavering commitment to make America safe again, the White House wrote in a news release, linking to the numbers.
We delivered these results in spite of Trump, not because of Trump.
Denver Mayor Mike Johnston has touted those same numbers as Trump, but he has a very different view of how his city went from 69 homicides in 2024 to 37 the following year. Have you gotten any resources from the federal government that have helped bring down that homicide rate?
We have not. We'd love to. We'd love for them to give us more resources to hire more officers. We've done all that on our own.
As the Trump administration cuts funding to Democrat-run cities like Denver and states like Colorado, the mayor says there's been no help from the federal government to bring crime down here.
I'm not aware of a single dollar they've added to help us on public safety.
Johnston and Denver police point to community partnerships, focused enforcement on high crime areas, a new downtown police force, and new technologies like flocked surveillance cameras the city's invested in to bring down crime. The homicide rate has been falling since 2023, well before Trump took office.
The reality is, despite his rhetoric, despite his attempt to destabilize these cities, despite his attempt to vilify them as somehow places that are unsafe, we've actually done the opposite.
But the president says he's reversing the chaos and carnage unleashed by radical left Democrats who turned our streets into war zones by coddling criminals and opening our borders. Johnston says Trump's immigration policies also aren't helping.
We've seen no direct impact of their work making the city safer. If anything, it makes people more afraid. It makes the city less safe.
Reached out to the White House multiple times today to ask for any specific examples of funding, tools, resources that they've provided to Denver that have led to that reduction in crime that the president is taking credit for. They did reply, but Kyle, they did not respond with any specific examples that we could include.
Well, at least we have the first ever occurrence of the city of Denver and the Trump administration agreeing on something.
They do agree on this.
The city is getting safer. Mark Salinger, thank you.